It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the Broncos' sure-handed tight end. No shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Broncos and the Texans, and it comes your way next.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and the Denver. And off we go from Denver. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Throwing on first down, Fernandez. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Williams, the man in motion left. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. In motion comes the tight end left. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their 1st drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Dameon Pierce. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Looking to throw. Fernandez. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Joey Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Fernandez gets the dump off to Pierce. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw. Fernandez delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. On 4th down, Matt Araiza was sent on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done because as it stands right now, they won't have the first-round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So they were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll send Williams in motion right.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Ooh, with a juke. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on the A's. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Again, it's Taylor.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Williams, the man in motion left.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now out comes Houston.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Fernandez. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Denver's offense now set to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
They go play action here on first down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
Still first down.
You don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
They run once more with Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Williams, the man in motion left.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
105 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
They get this out left, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
On 1st and 10, Fernandez.
To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. A final shot before break. Fernandez. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And the Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter play. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Very short kick, taken right at the 20.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
And this doesn't quite work out as well as planned. They'll forfeit a few yards as he's tackled just past the 15.
A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
153 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They find some open field here. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Now a handoff, Taylor with it.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a give to Taylor. There's a nice move. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Taylor. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Fields this way up at the 17.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. To throw on second down, Fernandez. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
McPherson on for the point after.
And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Kayvon Thibodeau
dropping it for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. And he's going to go down again.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Boy, 227 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Taylor. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. And this makes 0 sense.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Let's go now.
2nd down and 8.
Looking to throw. Fernandez.
That's complete to Pierce.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Fernandez. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
And this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That's how multiple guys get to it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll send Williams in motion right.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And some room to run now. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22. Houston set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Throwing to start the drive. Fernandez into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Williams, the man in motion left.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on third and long. Fernandez. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Texans send the punter out, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter down at Arizona. And give that one to the Cardinals as they wind up winners. Geno Smith, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a